All right, what is up? Since my ankle's pretty sprained and I've got to take like a couple weeks off of skateboarding, I figured it was a perfect opportunity to make a mani pad. I want like a little curb size mani pad for the skate park. So hopefully by the time I'm all healed up and ready to skate again, uh, it'll be ready for me to rock. So I'm just out here in my shop today looking for some scrap wood to make a little mani pad. So let's see what I can find and get into. So first things first, I got to figure out how big I want to make this. I want it maybe 10, 12 inches tall. So I guess a little bigger than a mani pad. And then I like maybe a 4x8 sheet, sounds good. I think 4x8 sounds pretty good. Yeah, maybe put some angle iron on one side and have some fun with it. The good thing about living on a farm is everything is repurposed. So all of the framing for my skate park, the 2x4s, to frame in all the concrete, I kept them all. I took all the screws out that were holding them together, and so I threw them in my woodshed side of the barn. We'll go grab some of those and see how many good straight ones that we have. Even if they're not straight, I don't care. It's still a mani pad. All right, so I've got these picked out. That's gonna be the length of it. Like I said, it'll probably be 4x8 now that I'm getting everything around. So, like I said, you got a little bit of everything when you're on a horse farm. So yeah, I've been thinking about incorporating these 2x10s, 2x10s or 2x12s, whatever they are, because I do have a bunch of those laying around. So I've been thinking about just making that the height of it, but I'm worried that might be a little too tall once I get the top sheet on. But yep, there's always a little bit of wood laying around. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I don't think I need it 4 foot wide, and I don't think I need it 8 foot. So now I'm gonna mark off. I'm gonna clear a spot. And I'm gonna just outline chalk a spot on the ground to see if maybe 3x7 would be fine, or I don't want it 6 foot. 6 foot does seem a little too short. That's like cheating. When it's like anybody can slap a mani for a half a second. So probably still 8 foot long. All right, let's see. I'm gonna draw it out and see. Get this crap out of my way. Perfect. Well, now that I've got it all chalked out, I went from that line to there, 3 foot over, 8 foot. 8 foot seems pretty big. I'd love it. I don't know. I hate it. I don't know. We'll see. I guess, it would be good to like start learning flip in, flip out tricks. So the length would help there. That's all she wrote. It's just two 2x4 frames. So basically I did a 3x8 frame and then did that twice. And then 33 inches for the inside braces. And then I just figured I'd put a little 7-inch support there in the middle. So it's gonna be, well, it's 7 inches now, obviously. 2x4s are 3.5 inches, so it's 7 now, but half-inch plywood, and then potentially skate light or something on top. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I might just paint the living snot out of some plywood and call it good. I mean, like I said, this is just scraps around the farm, so yeah. Now I just have to run and get a sheet of plywood or maybe order some skate light. I don't know, we'll see. I'm still gonna wing it. That's how she's looking. Well, I went and grabbed a 4x8 sheet, and I apologize. I never get videos of me actually working on things. I get too into my head and I just start building, but I got it painted and coated, and so it's pretty much ready to go. And I went and bought the 4x8 sheet. And when I cut these boards, I will say, I cut them to where basically I just added, or I subtracted 3 inches from 8 feet. That way there, once I get it all together, you know, 2 2x4s on each end, or a 2x4 on each end is 3 inches. So ended up being perfect. Didn't have to cut anything off this side. Nothing off this side. Perfect 8 foot, but you know, I just had to cut this little section off the side here, and that's how she's looking. But now I just need to put a little coating on it. That way there I can put it outside and leave it outside, but that's how she's looking now. All right, so I bought some deck sealer, waterproof deck sealer. We'll see if that works. It says apply 2 layers on it, 2 coats on it. But first it says remove all dirt and debris from surface. Make sure the surface gets wet during cleaning. So I just got done doing that, wiped it all down. And so we gonna go ahead and put some of this deck sealer on. So yes, while we're letting it dry and soak in, I just went to good old Home Depot and got me some angle iron. Two 4-footers should make 8 foot, eh? Then as we let the first coating dry, I'm gonna go ahead and pile it, make a little chamfer for my screw to sit nice and flat on the top of that angle iron, or inside of the angle iron. So I grabbed a super 1/2 inch, oversized, and I'm just gonna get it just nice deep enough to where this will sit nice and flat. Anytime you're doing slides, no slide, tail slide, you know, you don't want your board catching it. So that's gotta sit nice and flat. This wasn't big enough, but I'm still probably gonna use it to get it started. And then I'll just touch it with this just to make sure that head's wide enough. Now I have them all countersunked. Now the main 2 I'm worried about matching up are, as long as these 2 are perfect. And if they're not, I may end up welding them and then grinding them flat, but we'll see how it goes first. That's how she's looking. See how straight we are. Straight enough. Good enough for who it's for. Awesome. All right. Yep, now I just have to let this ankle heal another week or 2. It's been 2.5 weeks since I sprained it, so. I forgot the most important part. we need?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, since my ankle's still extremely sprained, it's been 3 weeks out and it's slowly recovering, so I'm not going to push it today, but I did want to at least get a 50-50 on this box now that it's all wrapped up so I can complete this YouTube video. So I guess here goes nothing. Thanks for watching my little mani pad build. I'll give it another couple weeks. On my ankle, let it heal up. My 5-year-old daughter's behind the camera, so thank you, Stella. But that's all. Dad. Thanks again. All right, bye.